Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it. 1918.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Okay, ready?
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. You look at this Arizona defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. To throw, here's Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Murray now going to do it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Murray going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Pollard again. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Dragon 6, Viking 18.
Throwing now, Ward. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
It's 4th down.
Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
The slot man in motion right. Ward to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. That's complete to Michael Wilson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Murray Barno. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's when you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Here's Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Johnson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, Harris lost it. It's a fumble. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tennessee.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action with Ward. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. Go! 60 Eagles. 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chigakonkwo, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cardinals 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Cardinals at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
Big ace. I know sauce.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Open man here is Benson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Murray now going to do it himself. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Murray now. Pass complete there to Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
14 more yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
To throw is Murray. Now hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And on that one, the youngster got caught holding the football a little too long in his own end zone.
And Brandon, you know how we always talk about the clock that a quarterback has to have in his head when he's passing the ball? It has to speed up when you're backed up like this because you know pressure's coming at you. He'll learn. He's just a rookie.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll throw from the gun. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. Caught by Wilson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going for it. It's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, it's Benson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2nd and 9.
Green. Big Ace.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Big Ace. Omaha. Let's go.
From the gun, Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he is caught. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Fix the Eagles! Stephanie Ranger, cut 19, trap 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Go street. 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to DK. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, it's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Harris now to return. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw is Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. To the sideline and complete to Ridley. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Play action now, Ward. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They toss it down to Pollard. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Trying to run forward, Pollard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Murray now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Murray going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They run over center with Benson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5. Murray now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. 39 yards. And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there is really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Off play action, Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Throwing is Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. To Connor on the check down. And Connor going to pick up a Cardinals first down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He sets to fire deep. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point good by Prater. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And now they'll shift things around.
A gain of 11 on the play.
19
First down, Titans.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Ward. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
18, 5 years. Riggs. Warriors 70.
Here's Ward. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
18, 50, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. Hurt.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's going to go up top again. That's caught at the 25. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Street. Top low 18. Go.
To throw, here's Ward. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cards force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Another runner on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 90 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Back to throw it. Murray. Crossing right, he hits his man. It's Jones. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Play fake. Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Benson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the